the NBA Finals, bro. So the Knicks are up 2-1, not 3-0. We probably all thought it was gonna be 3-0, bro. But the Knicks fell short last night. Yeah, bro. The Knicks fucking fell short last night. Anyway, before we get into game three, let's talk about a little bit about game one and game two. Game one and game two, the Knicks won. Knicks won both games on the road. And the first, I'm gonna be honest with you, the first quarter of every single game, one, two, and three, the Knicks have been shitty. Like the Knicks have been, I ain't gonna say shitty because they bounced back. It hasn't been too bad, but it's like the Knicks. I think they need to get that first quarter under control. It's starting to get to a point, bro. Game two. I can't. Dang, I feel like I can't remember it, bro. I didn't write down no notes. Fuck it. Game three, right? Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Game three, like we all going into this game. I went into game two kind of siding the Spurs. Like, okay, the Spurs kind of gonna take this one, and Wemby sold. So after Wemby sold, it was kind of like I got a hunch. I got a hunch, and y'all know I don't like Wemby. I mean, I don't got no problem with Wemby, but y'all know, the media around Wemby right now. So I'm not really the biggest Wemby fan. I knew something told me, but like I didn't know if it was gonna be Wemby. Like I knew the Spurs, somebody on the Spurs, they're not finna lose two games in a row and then come to MSG and lose another one. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. There's only been two teams in the NBA history who went up 3-0 in the NBA Finals. Out of every NBA Finals there's been in the NBA, there's only been two times where a team has went up 3-0. So, I really thought to myself, I said, these Knicks fans, they delusional. They said Knicks in five, I can get jiggy with. You feel me? Wemby tried, Knicks in five. I can get jiggy with that. Wemby tried, Knicks in four, that shit don't even sound right, bro. Shit don't even sound right, bro. Now, personally, I got Knicks in seven. Because I just want the series to go to seven. But I think Knicks in like 5 or 6, bro. I think Knicks in 5 or 6. Seven would be lucky. To see the Knicks win in San Antonio, I would love it. Just to give the city of New York some rest because I feel like if the New York Knicks win a championship in New York while they're at MSG, hell is gonna break loose. If the New York Knicks win a championship away, hell is still gonna break loose, but it's gonna be more divided. You feel me? I feel like everybody's going to the watch party because they're at home. When they're away, it's kind of like niggas kind of tend to do their own things for the finals and shit like that. You feel me? It's kind of like, all right, they're not here, but it's like still our team. We probably do something at the crib. We probably go to the bar or some shit like that, right? It'd be separated. Like niggas would be in their neighborhoods, right? They'd be in their neighborhoods or in their respected territories, right? Now, if the New York Knicks win it at MSG, it's gonna be hell. It's gonna be people at the stadium. It's gonna be people tailgating. Gonna be people at basically people at Williamsburg. People's in the Bronx. People's in the Queens having watch parties. Come on, bro. You feel me? But I do want to say this: New York, I want y'all to get a win. I want y'all to get a finals win at home. Even though y'all last year y'all took my playoff hopes away from me. I'm past that, bro. You feel me? I'm past that. We made it to the second round this year and we lost because we have a terrible fucking game plan, bro. And we don't have enough star power. You feel me? But we not here to talk about the Pistons. We gonna talk about the Pistons after the finals is over, bro. We got a whole thing for the Pistons to talk about. We got a whole thing for the Pistons when the finals is over. Um but predictions, bro. Um, predictions for the finals. I still got Knicks in seven. Nothing has changed, bro. Like Wemby hasn't done anything. I'm not gonna sit here and say Stephon Castle or Devin Vassell because I love them. You feel me? Those one of my I ain't gonna say my favorite players, but those some players I love watching. But Vic, no, he hasn't persuaded me to do anything, bro. Donald Trump was at the game, bro. That nigga, I seen he fell asleep, bro. They said Donald Trump was there, Jay-Z, DJ Khaled, Fat Joe. The regular the Knicks fans gonna be there. Fat Joe, Spike Lee, them. Eli Manning was there. So pretty crazy, pretty crazy to see, bro. Like all the New York legends, bro. I think like what's the guy who I think I forgot his name. But he's the only person in the NBA to hit a 4 point game winner. A 4 point shot that was a game winner. And the Knicks needed it was crazy because the Knicks needed one. Then they panned to him, and they was like, "Yeah, he probably talking about back in my day. I hit this shot, nigga, and got the foul, and made the free throw. You feel me?" But now I'm gonna be honest with you. I got a question because I feel like it might have been. I feel like something was going on at MSG last night that we don't know about, bro. Why was all of them millionaires there, nigga? Like, okay, listen. It's one thing being from New York or being growing up as a Knicks fan, but it's one thing to just be there. Like, it's one thing to just be there. Like I'm gonna be honest. Trump politics, like obviously it was some politics. That nigga he probably just wanted to be the first president to go to an NBA game. Also, I'm gonna ask this, bro. Why did it take the 48th president for y'all to come to an NBA finals game, bro? And hold on, bro. Let me the Wizards have been to the finals 4 times. In 90s and 71. They've been there in they was there in 71, they was there in 75, they was there in 78, and they were there in 79. All right, so look, I gotta bring the mic see you can't see because I can't see. Actually, I'm gonna just put my glasses on, bro. You know what? I'm gonna just make this better for the clip, make this better for everybody. I'm gonna just put my glasses on over it. Just so I can read this to y'all, right? In 1971 NBA Finals, President Richard Nixon, right? The playoffs. Listen, they got swept. The Bullets did get swept, but this is This is the Washington Wizards, right? Formerly known as the Bullets. They got swept by Milwaukee 4-0. You feel me? Damn, they ain't even had conferences back then in 71, did they? 75. President was Gerald Ford. Bullets got swept by the Warriors 4-0. 78. Jimmy Carter. The Bullets won the series 4-3 against the Supersonics. Dang, bro, you ain't go to the championship team famously visit President Carter at the White House, but this nigga couldn't visit them. Bro, they went to game 7, June 7th, 1997. I know you weren't doing nothing, bro. And then they went back the next year, 1979. You were still the president. The Bullets lost in a 4-1 rematch to the Supersonics. I know that was a good match. Well, obviously not because they only went 4-1, but like, I say that to say this, bro. Like, who was in the finals when Obama? Who was in the finals when Obama was in, bro? Nah, because now I'm actually like kind of concerned. Y'all niggas love going to the Super Bowl. Barack Obama was in for 8 NBA finals. Yeah, we know that. 2009, Los Angeles Lakers versus Magic. 2010, Los Angeles Lakers versus Celtics. 2011, Miami Heat versus Mavericks. Bro, oh my God, this nigga Barack Obama was in office for peak. This nigga was in office from 2009 to 2016, and this nigga didn't go to a single NBA Finals game. This nigga had Kobe against the Celtics. I think that was Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett. Game 7, the Lakers win. Then he had the next year the Dallas Mavericks up against Miami Heat, and the Mavericks win. That's when damn, I can't think of his name. That's when my man's got his ring. And then the next year, 2012, Miami Heat versus OKC versus James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Serge Ibaka, Kevin Durant. Oh my God. And then the next year, 2013, Miami Heat versus the San Antonio Spurs, Kawhi Leonard, the left hand, one of the second best left-handed player of all time. Why I can't think of his name? I know what I'm trying to say, bro. And then 2014, the San Antonio Spurs go against Miami Heat and beat Miami Heat 4-1. And then next, the Golden State Warriors versus the Cleveland Cavaliers was the best. Oh my God. Like, this is all back to back to back, back to back to back to back to back. Dang, bro. Like, Brock, I'm disappointed, bro. Because I didn't expect Your second term, bro. I didn't know your second term. I don't know why I thought you was out by like 2012. Your second term made you last until 2016. That nigga attended game 2 of the 2019 NBA Finals between the Raptors and the Warriors. He was no longer in office at the time. Nigga waited 3 years later. Nigga, like at this point, your team was never in the final. It's actually crazy. Speaking of even crazier stuff, bro, Aiden Ross said that he had to pay $1 million, like his ticket. He called his ticket guy, and he had to pay $1 million for his ticket, bro. Like that's how much his ticket was. But that's honestly not even interesting. Like it's NBA.